listening our pilot edge doing the getting ready for the CAT-02 flight. There is some traffic around San Luis right now. We're going to fly out of New Kiwama, go down the valley, make a turn, and head towards San Luis. We won't have to make our call till we're right about here, about 10 miles out. Get our clearance. Hopefully we have a straight in and we can go from there. But other than that, the winds were calm last time I checked them. And
San Luis Tower, Skyhawk, 791 Juliet Romeo, midfield, left down 1 for 29er.
791 Juliet Romeo, runway 29er cleared for the option wind call.
Actually, we're going to make this full stop for the CAT-3. This is my third one, so it's CAT-3 is 3 stops, right?
1 Juliet Romeo, affirmative, and with an option clearance that allows you to do a full stop as well.
Very good. We'll clear for landing on 29er for 1 Juliet Romeo.
Five-one mic frequency change approved.
5-1 mic.
alright, let's get this thing running. Make sure we're clear. I know what I was going to do on my other side. I was going to get out some of my actual paperwork and checklists.
San Luis ground, Cessna Skyhawk Golf Oscar Sierra Bravo.
Golf Oscar Sierra Bravo, go ahead.
Yeah, we're back again at the northeast apron just off the tower here, requesting a south departure. We have information Victor and requesting a CAT-4 rating, please.
Charlie Golf Oscar Sierra Bravo, roger, runway 29er taxi via Alpha.
Okay, 29er taxi via Alpha, Oscar Sierra Bravo.
Yeah, file a flight plan. Epic Alpha, no, we're at L82, L88. Going to KSBP. Speed, we're going to say we'll do 160 today. I know I was thinking a lot faster than that. Alright, file VFR. While that gets up in the system, we'll get this stuff going. Alright, so right, no fuel pressure, pressure up. Oops. Left, no pressure, pressure up. Alright, get the push back on there. Alright. Condition lever up. Get that or prop up and feather and max RPM I should call it. And throttle is not in beta. And we're all set to go for this part. We'll get some lights going. We're clear. There's nobody around.
San Luis ground, Skyhawk, 791 Juliet Romeo. We're Clear of 29er on Foxtrot, holding short of Alpha for transient parking.
791 Juliet Romeo, taxi Alpha to the ramp, remain this frequency to pass on the CAT-03.
Alright, we'll taxi via Alpha for 1 Juliet Romeo.
Alright, conditional lever up.
Check engine. Check engine. Check engine.
Alright, just double check we're on New Kiwama's track.
Assisting Skyhawk Alpha Oscar Sierra Bravo, holding short, runway 29, ready for departure.
Charlie Golf Oscar Sierra Bravo, left turn on course approved, runway 29er, clear for takeoff, wind is calm.
Left turn on course approved and clear for takeoff. Alpha Oscar Sierra Bravo.
I'm going to turn them off for a second here. Wow, there's a lot of traffic over there. We're going to make his night interesting. But that's okay. That's what we're supposed to do, right? Winds are still calm to nothing, so we're going to take off on runway 10, the right pattern, and depart the area on the right downwind. And then after that, we will climb to the 6500 rather quickly. We do want to set our speed marker around 160 because that's where I want to be. At this point, drop the flaps to takeoff position. Alright. Let's see here. Before I make this mistake, I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not, but well, hopefully I didn't crash X-plane. X-plane is having an issue at the moment. Just because I want to get going, and I'm almost ready to go. And there it went. Wonderful.
FMC check. Okay.
And we'll see if the recording here picks up the video, and it did. Yep, switch back from that. There just seems to be something really going on again, and it's just is not the time for it to happen. They always put you in the building, so you just gotta tweak yourself out there a little. Boy, I cannot believe I'm gonna have to do all this over again. Alright, let's hear. Fellows is 117.5. Alright. Oops, this course should be 265. 285 is what we want to fly, but vertical speed, we're going to go up about, say, 1,000. This is right traffic. There's a little bit of wind. But either way, Alright. New closed. We'll take off those chocks and stuff. Get everything ready to go. Make sure our plane looks normal from the outside. Can't see that one. There it is. Alright. We did not connect to pilot edge.
Connected to pilot edge.
Santa Maria Tower, Cessna 172 Golf Oscar Sierra Bravo.
Charlie Golf Oscar Sierra Bravo, Santa Maria Tower.
Santa Maria Tower, Sky
San
Alpha.
Luis Co. RGNL Information Zulu. 1800 Zulu weather. Wind calm, visibility 10. Sky clear, temperature 12, dew point 4. Altimeter 3012. Arriving and departing runway 29. Advise on initial contact you have Zulu.
Okay, right downwind for runway 30 and report midfield. Oscar Sierra Bravo, thank you.
FedEx 762, runway 310 at 7.
Clear to land 30.
Alright, here we go. Let's try to start this thing up again. Pressure on the right. Pressure on the left coming up. Fuel pressure on.
Check engine. Check engine. Check engine.
Juliet Romeo frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved. 1 Juliet Romeo. Good day.
.29, just want to make sure I'm on the right frequency again. I've done this a million times. We are going to depart our right downwind. Oops. Alright. As you can see, we're going to be transmitting on radio 2 here at first. Just because I have my location set up here. Where we're going. New Kioma traffic, Epic November 024 Tango, taxiing to runway 01.
Ramona Tower, Cessna 845 on mic with India, inbound from the northwest to land.
Yeah, let's take that off so we don't get confused. Alright. There, that's my spot when I'm moving around. Alright, don't see anybody. New Kioma traffic, Epic November 024 Tango, departing runway 10, departing the area right downwind, runway 10, New Kioma. Alright, take up flap set. A little bit of power. Alright, here we go.
Gear up. Approaching altitude.
Alright, we're almost there. We're going to turn our right crosswind. Turn that into our right downwind. Ooh, a little bit high. I'll just kind of let off on stuff here. New Kioma traffic, November 024 Tango, right downwind, runway 10, departing the area. Yokohama. Alright. This is about the heading I want to be on. And we want to climb to 6,500. Is that 5 or 6? Well, now we're turning. Alright, let's engage the autopilot here.
Autopilot engage. 1,000. Alright. You're out of the airspace. I'm taking that out of there. Approaching altitude.
Interesting there. Got 2 coming in here. S22T, whatever that type of plane is. While we're doing that, I want to get my other nav radio set, and I'm out of their comm. So I want to get back over here.
Can I have a radio check, please?
It's 669, 5x5.
Thank you.
That one is 112.4. Traffic is behind us. Make this flight a little bit longer. Slow us down to about 160. Over to ATIS here for
San Luis Co RGNL Information Zulu. 1900 Zulu weather. Wind calm, visibility 10. Sky clear.
Well, we're starting our vector now. So we want to switch over to our other radio, other channel. Oops. No. Yeah, there we go.
Fuel tank switched.
791 Juliet Romeo, Romeo 30, clear to land, wind 090 at 3.
Alright, clear to land. Runway 30, 1 Juliet Romeo.
2 Echo Sierra, taxi Charlie to the ramp, remain this frequency. Have a good night.
Okay, Charlie to the ramp. We'll make you mix it up tonight, 2 Echo Sierra.
case something happens, we have to go to heading. Alright, so they're kind of coming into let's start our descent down to about at least 4,000 at the moment. Looks like we have some drone traffic, of course.
Center area ground, this is Skyhawk. 7901 Juliet Romeo, we're clear of 30 at Delta, taxi to transient.
791 Juliet Romeo, taxi to Alpha. That's a pass on the CAT-04. Just always double check with the tower to make sure it's okay to switch to the ground frequency before you do it on your own there.
We're going to taxi via Alpha.
San Luis Tower, November 024 Tango, 10 miles to the east, requesting full stop landing for the CAT-02 with Zulu.
Number 024 Tango, San Luis ground ident.
Ah, shit.
Tango, San Luis Tower, make straight in runway 29er.
November 024 Tango, make straight in for runway 29, November 024 Tango.
024 Tango, roger, and report a 3 mile final.
3 mile final, November 024 Tango.
Camarillo ground, Skyhawk 3610.
Check
requesting
engine.
IFR clearance to Camarillo.
disconnect.
3610 Echo, clear to the Camarillo Airport on departure. Fly runway heading until reaching 500 feet, then fly heading 230. Radar vectors
Traffic.
Camarillo direct.
Traffic.
Maintain 4,000. Departure frequency 124.7. Squawk 3573.
3610 Echo, clear to Camarillo, fly runway heading to 500, then heading 230, Camarillo direct, 4000, 124.7, 3573, 3610 Echo.
3610 Echo, read that correct.
Clear of conflict.
Tango, runway 29, or clear to land with this call.
Approaching altitude.
November 024 Tango, cleared to land, runway 29. November 024 Tango, 3 miles, on final.
024 Tango, roger, clear to land, runway 29.
Clear to land, runway 29, 024 Tango.
Gear down. Check. Landing gear. Check. Landing gear. Check. Landing gear. Check. Landing gear. 400.
Traffic. Traffic. Clear of conflict.
Number 024 Tango, exit right when able, taxi Alpha to the ramp, remain this frequency. It's a pass on the CAT-02.
November 024 Tango, thank you. I'm taxiing to the ramp. Remain this frequency. Man, I just do not know why I get so nervous. Alright, let's shut these things down here.
Americans 400, roger. You understood that as a decrease in speed, correct?
Oh, looks like we did it. We passed.
American 400, maintain 300 knots.
There we go. Yep, came out round and in. Not bad, we had a nice straight in. Alright, well, no reason to be on here. We can disconnect here.
Disconnected.
Alright. Oh man, it's exciting. It is so exciting. Deep breaths, deep breaths. We will shut those off. We will let the people out of the plane. Alright. Beautiful country though, I'll have to say that. Alright, well I guess that concludes, well, you know what, I'm still recording, I can put it on, do a little bit of a replay. Once I hit play, everything will go back to normal. We are way out there here. Get ourselves a ground reference. I think next time I have to remember to put down my gear a little bit earlier. Oh, yeah. Have it like in slow replay. No wonder. All right. CAT-02 completed.